Hey y'all, it's Miss Johnson with another video about exponents. Let's do it. Okay, so to be honest, we know the rules. We learned 5 rules in class about exponents. I'm going to go over them now with examples. I'm going to give 3 kind of tricky examples, but then the assignment today is just practicing these rules that we know. If you need help, as always, come to office hours or email me or message me over Teams or over Schoology. Choose your own adventure. Let's do it. All right, the 5 rules we know. We know same base multiplication. This is what happens when we have, actually, let me off to the side very quickly say again, if we have like 3 to the 4th, 3 is the base. Let me write that in print. 3 is the base, and 4 is the exponent. Yep. We're going to get there, guys. Exponent. So when I say base, I mean the bottom number that's being taken to a power. And when I say exponent, I mean the power, the exponent. Okay, so when we have the same base multiplication, we've got x to the power of something times x to the power of something else. We add those exponents, and that's how we simplify. So over here, we've got the same base, we've got x. We would add the bases, or add the exponents in order to simplify here. Final answer, x to the 13. Let's skip down to this green one. We've got same base division. That's, again, when your base is the same. So x to the m divided by x to the n, and we're dividing them. The way we simplify that is we subtract the exponents. So here we check, we've got the same base. We've got m to the 8th over m cubed. This becomes m to the 8 minus 3, which becomes m to the 5th. Now, if we're taking a base to 2 exponents, so we've got x to the m, and then all of that to the power of n. The way we simplify that is we multiply the exponents. So here, we would do 4 times 2, and this y to the 4th squared simplifies to y to the 8th. The 2 rules that we learned this morning were zeros for an exponent and negative exponents. Oh, psych, we learned the multiplication thing today. We learned the negative exponents a while ago, but here we are. Whenever we simplify this, so here we're going to simplify using division. Whenever we get a 0 in the exponent, we can replace that with 1. The only time this rule doesn't work. So danger, 0 to the power of 0. We're going to say that that is another thing. We're going to say it doesn't exist for right now. And then we'll get into that eventually. But anything to the power of 0 besides 0 is 1. And then negative exponents, whenever we have a negative exponent on the top, we can change it to a positive exponent. We just have to put it on the bottom. Or if we have a negative exponent on the bottom, we can flip it to the top and make it a positive exponent. So here, we would do some division by subtracting the exponents. We'd get negative 3, and then we'd say, oh, let's flip that to the bottom. We have a positive exponent. All right, here's some additional examples we're going to run through for fun. So this is the exact thing that we just did. This has a positive exponent, so it stays where it's at. This has a negative exponent, so we flip it to the bottom. Done. The next problem I want to go over, if we have a negative exponent and we're kind of distributing it to all 3 of these parts, we still just follow the rule, right? This is 7 to the power of 1, m to the power of negative 2, and n to the power of 3. This becomes 7 to the power of negative 4 because it's 1 times negative 4. This becomes m to the power of positive 8 because that's negative 2 times negative 4. And this becomes n to the power of negative 12 since that is 3 times negative 4. I'm then going to use my negative rule, say m8 stays where it's at because it's a positive exponent, and 7 to the 4th and n to the 12th get flipped because they're negative exponents. And then last one I want to run through, we set up here that anything to the power of 0 is 1, and that includes all this stuff in parentheses. We just immediately get to say, oh, boom, that's 1. It does not matter what complicated stuff is inside. As long as the 0 is touching a parentheses, it makes everything in the parentheses turn to 1. And y'all, that's what I've got. It's a quick video because we had talked about this in class, but if you do need more help and if you want more explanation, come to office hours or give me an email. All right, see y'all on Thursday.